Good morning. It is Friday, February 1st, and as you can see, it's another sunny day in the neighborhood. It's cold though. It's like 28 degrees and the wind is whipping and it is chilly. So I am on my way now to, where the hell am I going? Oh, across the mountain. Going to the residential facility that I work at on Mondays and Fridays, doing a music group. It's a very tough group of people that we're working with. Oh my God, this is, well, you know what? I can't complain because it's sunny. But we're working with a particular group of adults. These are adults that can't live on their own. So they live in a residential facility because they have intellectual disabilities and or physical disabilities that prohibit them from being able to be independent in the community. So they live in various two-person apartments, group homes, etc. And they come to this particular facility runs those group homes and such. And this they come to the main facility for two programs. One is Without Walls, and that's a program where they go out into the community and do various things. And the other is called Living Arts Center, where they do crafts and, you know, try to get them to do stuff. A lot of problem is that these are adults, and a lot of them were born and raised during the institutionalization era of people with disabilities. I don't know. Here in New York, we had a big scandal back in the 70s. It was broken by a reporter called Geraldo Rivera, and it was a facility called Willowbrook. And he had gone in there to do a story, and what he found basically changed the face of how we treat what is known as mentally retarded people. What was known then as mentally retarded. He found them in various stages of dress, naked, in their own feces, in their own urine, being beaten, being just on hard floors, no stimulation. And when you don't have any stimulation, your brain begins to deteriorate. So a lot of these people didn't speak. They were not very non-communicative or unintelligible, couldn't understand what they were saying. They were hurting themselves. They were doing a lot of things to themselves. So that changed in New York, and I'm sure across the country, that changed the way we treat those with what is now known as intellectual disabilities. That name changes a lot because people don't want to say mentally retarded, they don't, you know, because of the connotation that is put on the word retard. So difficulty in dealing with this population is that a lot of them, if they're my age, they were in these facilities, and so the damage was done. It's very difficult to unring a bell when you're a certain age. So a lot of these people are still very nonverbal, still rocking, still very difficult to engage in activity. Some of them are in their 70s, and the elderly stubbornness sets in as well. And so it's very difficult to get them to participate or do things. It's much easier because I also work with the ages of let's say, the teens or the young adults. They're much easier to work with because they have not experienced that lack of nurturing, that institutionalization. They haven't they haven't been exposed to that. So they're much more open, and studies have found, and medicine has found, and psychiatry has found, and therapists have found that you can bring them out. I mean, you can, you can bring someone to talk if you have the right set of circumstances. All right, we're not going through all of that. So this population that I work with at this particular facility is very difficult because it's hard to reach them. So my friend, who is a music therapist, and I have decided to I was going on Mondays and Wednesdays. She was going on Fridays. And what we decided was that I would go with her on Fridays, and maybe with the two of us, we could, with my occupational therapy background and her music therapy background, somehow we could get them to engage, even if it's just slightly, in this therapy session for, once a week, 4 hours at a time. So that's what I do on Fridays. So this is the first Friday we're doing it. Last Friday I had a meeting, so I wasn't able to make it. I'm still wearing my lip stuff. Girls, I love this. I love it. Last night I came in, and by the time I got in and dealt with the foolishness that, in my house, it wasn't really that much foolishness, but some foolishness. And then Angel decided to take a walk on her own. She slipped out the door, and she had to go check out the guy next door, and it was dark, and I couldn't see her. So by the time we got through all of that, it was time for bed. I went to bed, no lie. I probably went to bed, it was like 9:30, quarter to 10. I still didn't feel like getting up this morning, but it was better than normal. I'm actually probably on time. Not early, but I'm on time. So last night, what did I watch? I watched some videos. I had some stuff. I need to write some of this stuff down. I was watching some shit. Just foolishness. I don't even remember. But YouTube, I tell you, YouTube will definitely give you something to talk about or think about because, I know what I did too last night. Every now and then on Facebook, because people take Facebook so damn seriously, and people always think that when you write a status that it's talking about them. I just love it. Now, I very rarely write a status. I mean, I get in moods. In summer, maybe I'll put a few things up, but usually I'm busy now. I don't have time to, I just went to the store. I don't do all of that. But I know that it messes with people's heads when I put up quotes. And a lot of times I put up quotes and, everybody likes them because they think they're so deep. But then there's always like 2 or 3 people that think I'm talking about them. And I'm not. It's so funny because they take themselves so seriously. Like if I haven't spoken to you today or last week and then I put up a status, right? Why do you think I'm talking about you? Did we have beef? Is something wrong? So I put up one status last night. This was hilarious. One status I put up and said something to the effect of cops doing it. Something to the effect of an insincere or evil friend is worse than a wild beast. A wild beast can only tear up your body, but an evil friend can tear up your mind, or something to that effect. It was by Buddha. Oh man, everybody's then I'm getting all these private messages. Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Oh, come on. So then the next thing I put up, just because it was funny, was something about if you stay in someone's house and your mind and you're craving, basically it says something about like if you could stay in somebody's house and they can have a lot of nice things, but if they're stupid, you don't have any stimulation. It wasn't like that, but it was something like that. Oh man, everybody started flipping out. So then this morning I just put up a Maya Angelou quote. Of course, nobody said it was a nice one, so nobody cares about that. But it's just a social experiment with how crazy people are on Facebook. They think that, all social media, they think that everything is about them. Like I got hundreds of friends, and the funny part is that a couple of people I hadn't spoken to sent me the message. But a couple of people I had spoken to yesterday. So we were cool. There was nothing. And even if we weren't cool, I'm not putting it on Facebook. Just so stupid. People just crack me up. So that was what my little puppeteering, Machiavellian stupidness that I was doing last night. Just to see what people would do to react. I think even Mike got a little salty behind it. And he know I'm not mad at him. People are funny. And I don't even read everybody's status. Like I don't even, unless, if I go through the news feed, that's when I see statuses. Other than that, I don't see anybody's status for weeks. So I don't care. You could be mad at me. You could have been mad at me for the whole month of December. I wouldn't know. I don't know. Because I'm not looking at I'm not looking at your status like that. I'm not following them. My day doesn't go by how your status. Anyway, I'm babbling. Shut up. Whew. My son got me these sunglasses. His girlfriend worked out at not his current girlfriend, but one of his girlfriends worked at the outlet at Saks, and so this is, now I like Gucci, I like designer sunglasses, and this is what he picks. I think I look like a bug, but if I know the only ones I can find right now, I can't find my other ones. I'm bad with sunglasses. They're around, but I just never really know. They're in like a bag, another pocketbook or in the pocket of something. He's like, Nene Leakes has these. I was like, when did I start using Nene Leakes as my fashion icon? Nene Leakes. So that's why I'm wearing these big ass sunglasses. Because what's the matter, man? Oh, because I just I guess I was following too close behind them. Oh, excuse me. Well, excuse me, sir. Yes, that's why I got the big ass Gucci sunglasses on like a rapper. My son's girlfriend got it for, I don't know, $50 or something like that. So I'm trying to like stall till we get to the mountain so I can show you. Woo, the mountain. So it looks like we're getting close to where the look-off point is. And I'm gonna pull over because I have time. It's only 9:30. I don't have to be there till 10. And it's only like 15 minutes away. That is not the look-off point. Where's the look-off point? So yesterday, Liz had problems watching my Fit First video, so I reloaded the second video. Isn't that smart? I read it wrong on my phone, so I hope, Liz, that you can see this one. We do have a lot in common, don't we? You're in Malta. I probably will never get to that side of the world. Although I would love to travel to Europe. It's just... Oh, there's a cop at the lookout. Oh, Sheriff. Hi, Sheriff. Is he turning around? No, he's driving off. Oof. There's always some cops up here. And I can't show you what I want to show you. Damn it. Alright, let me see. I'm going to hold the camera like this and see if you can see. Alright, that's not bad. You can see that. There's another look-off point right here. So you can see, look. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you see that? I hope you can see it. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love this ride. I love looking at this. I don't like it when the weather's bad, and I will not come this way if it's snowing. But I just really enjoy this little stretch of road. I think we're done. I think there's another spot up here. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna end this, and if there is, I'll put it back on. So, whoop, namaste.